Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a simple soft glam fall makeup look because I'm really into the fall colors and it's my favorite season. So if you want to see how I did this look and the products that I used, then keep on watching. Hello. Hello everybody. So I'm ready to put makeup on my face. And what I want to do is very simple. Anybody can do it. It's quick and easy. You don't need a lot of skills for it or anything like that. And I'm loving all the fall vibes and everything. So let's get started. Actually, for foundation, I'm going to be using the About Face foundation, which is this one. Because I haven't used it in a while. And I think I'm halfway with it. This is more on the dewy side. If you're an oily skin type, then you should use a primer, like a mattifying primer first. I'm actually okay with not using a primer with this one. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending if I want to cover pores or something like that. But I'm just gonna use it alone. This comes with a spatula like this. Get that a little bit there. You can use a brush if you prefer. I always like applying my foundation with a sponge. I feel like it looks way better on my large pores and my texture. If I use a brush, for some reason, I don't know why, it adds more texture that I don't have, which is weird, but yeah, that happens to me. That's why I always prefer a sponge. Since I'm going with a more natural look, sort of natural look, like a soft glam look, I'm not gonna use a lot of this. I'm gonna use like a decent amount, but not too much. I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer from Milk Makeup. I'm gonna put that in the back of my hand. I prefer it that way. And I also use a sponge with this. Such a pretty color. So how have you been? Let me know in the comments section. I love hearing from you. Can you believe September is almost gone? How quickly. I feel like this month went by so fast, faster than the rest. So I just do that on both cheeks. I'm not really gonna concentrate nothing on my forehead because my bangs are gonna cover it anyway. And let's face it, I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys. For concealer, my favorite, the Revolution IRL Filter Finish. Love this. This is in shade C5. And it's one of my favorites. Because it is not drying. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't emphasize any texture or wrinkles. It's just so good. I'm not gonna use a liquid blush or a cream blush because the one that I like is powder and I'm gonna be using that one. So I'm gonna skip on cream blush today. Cover those bags. Stubborn bag, especially this one. This one's bigger, puffier than the other one. I am not symmetrical. But who really is, honestly? I don't think nobody is. And with my favorite powder at the moment by Wet n Wild. This is a Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder in translucent, so it has no pigment in it. Love it because it's just so fine. It's not thick. It sets well, it holds the makeup in place, and it's affordable. Who doesn't like a good, affordable product? Am I right? Put that all over here, and then I switch to a brush and powder the rest of my face. Okay, so I was looking through my collection and I found this one, which I think has great fall colors by Sigma. This is the Spicy palette. And it has those warm tone browns and like a copper and some shimmers there that look very pretty. So I think I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna go in first with this shade right here. Thank you for all the people who actually let me know what they like to see on YouTube in the post. I asked a question in the community post here on YouTube because I was running out of ideas and I didn't know what people like to see in terms of long format videos. So I asked the question of what they like to see, or from me or from in general, and some of you answered, and I was super excited because it kind of gave me a little boost to continue and what to focus on. So thank you so much for the people who actually took their time to answer and let me know. I really appreciate that. Honestly, I didn't think anybody was gonna answer because I don't think nobody really sees the community post here on YouTube for the most part. It's gonna be a great transition shade because it's light but not too light. You can still see it a little bit. I'm actually gonna go in with this shade now right here. It's more like an orangey shade. It's called Bite. I don't remember when was the last time I actually used this palette, so I'm excited. I know their mattes are great. I love the quality of their mattes, and it's very easy to blend. They kind of blend themselves out. It takes no effort. So I'm just gonna place that in the outer corner and a little bit at an angle just to create a little lift on the outer corner, like that. Something like this. Like I said, the eyes are gonna be simple, like that. I'm gonna add some glitter primer in this little part right here because I'm gonna use one of the shimmers now, and this helps the shimmer stay in place and kind of stick to it better. Use my finger for that. I have short nails now, so I can go in with my finger. Before, I would have to use a brush. So the one I'm gonna use is this one over here in the corner. That one, which is called Moonshine. I love the name. It looks very pretty. Look how pretty that is. And I'm just gonna place that here, meeting up with the other shade. And then I'll go in and blend here a little bit so there's no harsh line. But basically that is it. It's very simple. So if you're in a hurry, this is great. I also like to go in a little bit with the finger to make it pop more. Sometimes the finger works best. There we go. I'm actually gonna go in with setting spray right now because that little shimmer is very flaky, so I don't want it to like fly all over my face and mess up my base. With that Bite color, going back with that Bite color to put it underneath here and connect it up here. Who else has this palette? I know it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. And I love the size because it's easy to travel with. It's very compact and small. I'm actually gonna take that darkest brown over here and put that, like, use that as a liner type of thing right here. I really wish that brown would be darker, but it's not. It's actually lighter than what it looks in the pan. I'm just doing this in the outer corner only to continue creating that little lift. I'm going in with the black eyeliner from ColourPop and put that like tight line with it and in the waterline, which I'm running low on this. for mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal because I'm really low on this and I want to finish it up. And then I'm going to go in with the Demi Wispies from Ardell. Alright, for contour, I'm going to be using the 3-Step to Sculpt by NYX. This shade down here, as you can see, I hit pan. It's one of my favorites. And I'm going to be using this as a contour type of thing. So I'm just going to leave it over here where the ear starts. And I'm not going to drag it down because then that's going to drag your face down. You want to keep it in the back over here and kind of feather it upwards a little bit once you apply it, just to create a little shadow back here. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer. This is the lightest shade, just to warm up the face a little bit around here. And I'm going to go in with my blush, my favorite blush at the moment that I can't stop using, which is this one by ColourPop. This is the pressed powder blush, and I believe the name is Flirt Alert. Gorgeous dusty rose. I already hit pan on it, and I'm gonna be getting more because I love this one. It's more on the subtle side, but you can build it up if you want. So I really like using this one a lot, and I bring this more in and up higher. I usually skip on highlighters, but for the sake of the video, in case you like highlighters, I'm going to use this one. It's from L'Oreal as well, the Infallible. This is the, I think, shade number 1 or 2. It's like a champagne color. I think it's the lightest shade, or the second to lightest. I'll place that back here. And these are very, very blinding, so I'm going to go in with just a little bit because I really don't like a lot of highlighter. You could also use this in the brow bone, which I'm gonna do to make that pop more, make it look more lifted right in here. And you can also use this in the inner corner to brighten that area. For lips, I decided to use this one from NYX, from the Smooth Whip line. This is in shade Latte Foam. I think it's a great fall color. Or you could just go in with like a lip gloss and skip this step. But I think I want to use this one because I love these tones like this, these browns, for this time. And these are great because they're matte, but they don't feel dry. They don't dry your lips. And they stay on for hours. You can add a lip gloss if you want. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm digging the matte look now. So there you have it. Quick and easy fall soft glam look. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. It was fun. I had fun revisiting this palette, which I have used a couple of times, and I forgot how good the mattes are. Those are my favorite mattes, the quality of the mattes. The shimmers are a bit on the subtle side, so if you like that, then you probably like this one as well. But if you want to make it pop more, just add a glitter primer and then use your fingers to make it pop more. But yeah, I had fun. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.